Hello everyone. Today we will be going over a check in chess. Not a checkmate, but a check. It's almost like a yellow light. When you're coming towards the lights on the street, if you see yellow, that means you're in. You got to be cautious. That is gonna be probably red, or you can go back to green. So here, let's figure out where we're gonna be. You have to check means you're checking the opponent's king. Okay. So here, let's use the bishop. I've simplified this for you so you can see this better. Let's see, the bishop comes out and he lands right here. That's the bishop's gonna be very long range. So do you see what is happening here? That is a check. It's threatening to take the king. Now the king has three things it can do. It can capture, it can escape, or it can block. It's too far for it to capture. Okay, it's too far. Do we have another piece here that can capture? No. So there are other options left. He can escape or he can block. Okay, escaping means what other squares can he move to that will get him out of danger. Okay, so obviously he can move here, or he can move here, here or here. Those are the two squares he can move from here. Okay, because he only can move one square around himself. So this is like a square here. Okay, so if he moves here, he's okay. There's no other pieces, or from here if he moves to F2. So F1 or F2 that is escaping. Now what else can he do? He can also block. Okay, he can block. Put another piece in front of him. But then you're risking a take and it's a check again. So we're on the attack. So you have to think what is the best thing for you. But here he can take. Okay. And so usually checks are just not really good unless you have a plan for checkmate. Otherwise, you're just going to be losing and probably important pieces. And you need as many pieces as possible to do what's called a combination. Like 1, 2, 3 punch. Okay, so let's go back with the bishop here. He moved out, right? I told you that you could have a capture. For example, he probably wouldn't do this. He wouldn't do this check, because if you do this check and a knight would be here, guess what the knight can do? Just take it out and capture. That's what a capture would be. Okay, so you have to think what is going to happen. So let's go back again. If the bishop was here and it was protected by the pawn, then he would have to think twice about capturing, because then he would capture this with a pawn. He has to do something. The white has to do something because it's being attacked. When the king is being attacked, you have to do something. All bets are off. You cannot be thinking about moving other pieces. You have to do something with the king. Either protect the king by moving a piece up. Okay, that's called blocking the check. You either escape, or you can some escape square like here. All right, or you can capture. Here I would have to, like I said, I put up another piece here so that you can see this would be a capture. Okay, if you find a way to capture, but you have to get rid of the threat. You have to get rid of the check. Those three ways. Okay, so that can be done with any pieces. So usually you will not be wanting to be checking just to check. There should be a deeper plan. And the same thing can, let me just explain another thing to you. If you can do a check here, right, but that's so close that the same king can take right here. Or if you're here checking again, this can take, or this can take, or this can take. So usually you are somehow bringing all your pieces from anywhere that you can. Okay, now here, what would this be? Can a king escape? He cannot go here. He won't be. If he takes, he still got two attackers on him. If he takes here, he still is under attack by the knight. So there's only one place he can escape, right here. Okay. But see, even with 3 pieces being so close, you have to really coordinate a checkmate. Even here, with 3 pieces being so close, and a queen here, okay, you have to really be very good, and that's why endgames are so important. I suggest you study endgames before you study anything else, puzzles, doing endgames, because there are so many, there are different patterns. I'll put more videos of checkmates, different kinds of checkmates, because you have to have very coordinated pieces in harmony to be able to obviously, you're very close. Just probably 1 or 2 moves, and you have a checkmate here. But a week today, this is teaching you check. So this is the only way he could escape from this check, where we have 3 pieces staring at the king. Okay, this is the only place right here. And so now you think he's safe, but now you have to do a counter attack. Hopefully, you can stop this by doing a counter attack on the black king. You have for that you'd have to have pieces. So it's always like a tug of war: tension, release, tension, release, tension, release. Alrighty. So that's what a check is. You can still remove the threat. My next video will be checkmate. Okay. Thank you so much, and have a great morning, evening, afternoon. Au revoir.